Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another Thursday home theater hangout. Today we've got Zack from Dreamedia. He's back. It's just going to be me and Zack today. Had some messages in the past week asking about certain products and where they can buy them coming from these live streams. And that's why Zack is here. You can see on the bottom there, so it's Zack Geringer, Dreamedia Home Theater. We like to talk about products and stuff that you can pick up from Zack personally. So if we're talking about the Ava remote and you want to get the Ava remote, don't go out and reach out to Ava remote. Reach out to Zack and the crew at Dreamedia. Or if it's something else like a Denon receiver, you can reach out to Zack. Don't reach out to Denon. Reach out to Zack. That's why he's here. So he does help out the channel by being here. So, maybe you guys can get a little special treatment by reaching out to Zack. But that's why he's here. So just so you guys know, if you guys are looking for something, reach out to Zack over on Dreamedia. You don't have to hit me up in the comments and ask me where you can buy the product. Reach out to Zack. Links are always going to be in this video's description if you want to find out about anything that we are talking about in this stream. And of course, if you guys have any questions, you can drop them here while we're live as well.
Really appreciate that, Shane. And it's more than the products too, guys. We offer free video consultations. So we will do full-blown system designs for you and take some of the headache out of building your dream home theater. We have all the industry-leading brands, which we'll be talking about some of those on today's live stream.
Yeah, it's weird because I've gotten a couple emails about the Ava remote, and these guys are just like, hey, I don't know what her name is, but they were just like, hey, I don't know, I haven't got any responses back from Ava. He's like, where can I even purchase this? I'm like, dude, Zack and Kellen were on the stream talking about it. Zack, did you even email those guys? And then people are just like, what's Kaleidoscape? Where can I get it? I was like, yo, Zack and Kellen were on with Kaleidoscape, telling you where to get it, man. I was like, geez, I said, guys, links are always in the video's description. Down below, video's description, okay? But all right, man. What have you been working on this week, Zack?
Yeah, so we just put out a video, Done, with the Audioholics family, your family, Shane. He came over and he visited Kellen, our national sales director's home. And we kind of use that as one of our showrooms. So you can fly into Nashville and experience this room for yourself. But we have a lot of industry-leading manufacturers featured in the space and some of the brands that we personally love here at Dreamedia, such as Kaleidoscape, Mad VR, and one of the newest additions to the room is the D-Box seats from Jmar that are insane. We got these massive loungers that you're going to see here in a minute that have D-Box installed on them, which is haptic technology. Essentially, they're actuators that go on the bottom of the seats, and not just like a butt kicker. It doesn't just like shake you. It actually rolls the chair and shifts the chair. It makes it a next level immersive experience. And what's really interesting in this video is Don was a skeptic, and in the video I wasn't even there, so I couldn't persuade him, but in the video he was really blown away by the experience, and we really appreciate the kind words, and it was fun seeing Kellen and Don check out the space together and present it to you guys. So maybe you could play a few little clips for them, and I could talk about some of the equipment in the space.
Yeah, let's check this thing out. I have not watched it myself. Let's see. Can you hear
For
that?
today's video featuring the notorious Don from Audioholics.
That Don is not here today, guys, because he is over in New Orleans today. So you guys are going to have to be stuck with him via video.
Had a lot of cool stuff. You got to see a demo.
He's here in spirit.
Yeah. How high are those ceilings, by the way?
12 foot, 11 foot with the drop.
Oh, yeah.
Why does it look so high? I feel like it looks like it's about 15 feet.
It was really cool.
It's a good size room.
To be up here, and he's like an hour and a half away. I'm like, dude, can I come over and see the theater?
So as you can see, this was actually a really cool project. Kellen wanted a real home theater. He had one upstairs on the second floor, and it was super low ceilings. He wasn't quite able to put in the level of gear that we wanted to show off. So he built this space inside his garage, his old garage, and then built a new garage off of the existing structure. So he was really able to build the space exactly how he wanted. So, you know, he staggered the studs, did the installation, and we documented the whole process of him building this room, installing the architectural pre-construction brackets. We did a full-blown acoustic treatment package on it. So you can see we got the bass traps, we got the diffusers, the absorption panels. There's also the VMTs behind the acoustically transparent screen. We got a full Focal Utopia system in place. The reason, I know a lot of people are going to ask, the reason the center speakers mounted below in this video is because eventually we'll put in a video, an LED TV. You know, now we see these TV prices dropping lower and lower. We want to be ready for the next phase. But this is configured in a 9.2.6 Dolby Atmos system, featuring all of the Focal 1000 series with those beautiful beryllium tweeters for our high frequency audio. And then we have the RTJ 18s in there.
RTJs, huh? That's a fan favorite over here. You guys carry RTJ?
We
Subwoofers?
do. We carry RTJ. And another theater that we finished a couple months ago featured 4 of those in a similar configuration. We had a 9.4.6 in that Star Wars inspired minimalist theater room that we did. So RTJ produces some really nice hard hitting subs, but now, you know, RBH went and one-upped them. So we'll be putting in the 21s now for that really crazy subsonic bass, but the RTJ still hit really hard.
I had no idea you can get custom faceplates. That you could get custom faceplates.
Yeah, we have Dreamedia faceplates you can put on your racks.
No, I mean the cutouts for like the Kaleidoscape here.
Yep, we have that on our website. You can purchase it with your Kaleidoscape unit. Kaleidoscape is the ultimate movie player for reference level video and reference level audio. That's your source material for your content. So you want to start with the highest level, the highest quality content that you can, and then we feed that to our Trinnov Altitude 16, and that goes to a Mad VR, as well as up to our JVC RS4100, the NZ9 8K laser projector. So this room really has a lot of our best-selling gear installed, and it has that new Mad VR NV Extreme Mark II as well.
Is this a Panamax right there? This is the Panamax, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna roast this little section right there. Let me just roast that really. Let me just roast that. I used to have that.
It's actually just used as a power strip. We have a UPC backup installed on the back end of the unit from Wattbox.
I mean, I probably just would have got like the Furman version of that. You know, if that was me, just so it would match up the gear. I mean, Control 4, Kaleidoscape, Panamax. No, that should be Furman.
That was a piece.
Come on, Kellen.
From his existing theater that we left in place just as a power strip. But yeah, we have a full UPC backup on the backside of it from Wattbox.
I feel like you should also, you got the custom faceplate for the Kaleidoscape. You should have got the one for, you should have got all custom faceplates. You really should have did that. I know this isn't a roast, but I'm just going to roast it because I feel if that was me, I think that looks ugly. Like you didn't know what you were doing. Like Kellen, you should have shelled out for some custom faceplates.
I'll let him know, Shane. But you got to keep in mind too, Shane, this is a working lab. So like stuff's getting pulled in and out of there left and right. Like we're constantly, like, you know, we just did a video on Mad VR, NV Extreme Mark II. So
that's why I have 2 racks. I have the personal rack, and then I have the review rack. Kelly, you need to get 2 racks. Zach, get him a second rack.
Yeah, and this is the D-Box piece. So this is literally the coolest thing I've ever seen. We got turned on to this last year at Cedia and got signed up with them as a dealer. And they build JMAR builds 100% custom furniture. So like as an example, you can see we created a lounger that's more of like a
I see
love
that.
seat. You could fit 2 people in it if you wanted, or one
Who's this?
large person.
Oh, is that his wife? Is that his girlfriend? Is that
Yeah.
the okay?
I
was like, that
but
don't
you
look
can
like
see
him.
they're really spacious, and they have those audiophile backs on them, so it doesn't
Yeah.
block the audio from hitting your ear, and they're motorized. One thing we really love about JMR is not only do they have motorized footrest, lumbar, and headrest, but they also are now offering on their new seating heat and massage. So in addition to USB-C ports, lighting options, custom wood grain finishes, and D-Box functionality. So the D-Box is what I was talking about earlier. It has individual actuators on each foot, and it ties up to that D-Box equipment piece that you see there, and it receives the information from the movies, and they have a very extensive collection. A lot of people ask, like, yeah, but how many movies?
How does it know what you're watching?
You have a input into the unit, and they have a library of movies, a lot of movies that will accept the
Wait.
signal.
All right. So okay. So I'm a little confused about this. So you have a kaleidoscope and you have a D box. How do you sync the kaleidoscope with the D box?
Yes.
Or how do you sync your Blu-ray up to the D
your
box?
input into via HDMI to the unit.
But you have to select. Is there like a little selection on the D box?
It's automatic.
It's automatic.
Yeah.
Huh.
And it'll even create, depending on the content you're watching, general scenes that relate with the movies. So pretty much everything. And it has an app too, to where like if you don't want it to be so extreme, you can dial down the level of intensity or even turn it off.
But it knows what you're like. How does it know what you're watching?
We should have them on
we should, yeah.
We should have them on a podcast or a live stream like this and really take a deep dive into the technology. I know David explains it in one of our videos. For people that are watching this live, if you type in Dreamedia JMAR D-Box or Dreamedia D-Box, the manufacturer went into pretty good detail at the trade show about how it actually works, as well as exactly how many titles are available.
Interesting. Okay. And just so you guys watching, this is essentially what like 4DX is, minus the sprays of water and smells and stuff like that. So if you're watching Top Gun Maverick, the chair is going to move with what you're seeing on screen. So that's pretty cool that you can get it at the house.
Exactly.
Minus the four part. So it'd be like 3DX, I guess. And those seats do look like So
yeah,
you can configure that seat, right? So you pick that. So he picked that that longer kind of footrest, kind of like mini couch type of thing, like a lounge.
And we can do D-Box on typical standard home theater skinny seats and any variant that you are interested in. I just looked it up, so I had a number for you. It's over 2,500 movies.
Okay, that's a lot of movies. And that's up. You think that's updated like every new release? Big release, rather.
We should have them on and talk about how fast that is added to the collection.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking that out myself. When I get my new theater up.
We'll definitely have to get you one over. It changes the game because everybody's doing like near field subs or butt kickers. This is next level.
Yeah, we should do obviously the do you need a near field sub with a 21-inch sub in the back of the room type of thing?
Yeah.
What is the difference between near field and just a kick-ass big-ass sub?
That'd be a great topic. Yeah, so you can see they kind of ran through it, and Don just gave his honest opinion of the space. And what I was really excited to see is he was sold on D-Box after experiencing it himself.
Don, I'm a little surprised he wore his shirt there. Okay, all right.
It's a slightly older video. They didn't record
Hold
it.
on, I just kind of skimmed through this. I remember you put this out. A little fancy house here. Yeah, look at this house. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
And you guys installed that? Obviously. No, you didn't install that.
Not the counters.
There we go.
Yeah, you can see the theater as well as some of the other features in the space.
What seats are those?
JMR.
Those are Dreamedia?
JMR can make literally any variant of furniture, which is what's so cool because we're getting more involved from a design aspect on these home theaters, and we need custom options. So like JMR, I won't say any names, but all of the big seating manufacturers are actually manufactured by JMR. So we just went direct to the manufacturer. And I did a video with JMR where you can kind of see their manufacturing facilities.
Yeah.
And they have templates for an arm, a butt, the seat, for your back, for every style. And then they have a million color options from fabric to leather, wood, grain. You can add in LED lights like you see on a lot of the Valencia seats we do. Cup holders, USB-C. I mean, really the options are endless. You can make them single seats, love seats, more of like a reclined, relaxed lounger like you see in Kellen's Theater.
Yeah, I like those seats. God, I always got an elevator. I wonder if I should go with leather or cloth. Cloth looks like it would be comfy.
A little more cozy.
Yeah.
Not as easy to clean.
That's very true too. It's always me though. It's always just me. I was like, should I get 12 seats in my next place? Then I'm like, 12 seats for just me?
So yeah, back to Kellen's Theater. We have all of our favorite pieces in there. So like you guys see us talk about GVC all the time. We got the RS 4100, the NZ9 in there, and we have it hooked up to a Kaleidoscape. And we have MadVR running. We have a Stewart screen. Somebody's asking the LCRs. Those are the Focal Utopia 1000 series.
The Utopias. Guys, if you missed my review on the Utopia bookshelf speakers, I did do a review on the Focal Utopia Diablos, which I guess would be the bookshelf versions of the in-walls. Also, I did I forget what the center channel is called. Whatever. It's the Utopia center channel. That thing is like, it's like 120. The Evo. That's right. So that center channel is like 126 pound center channel. It looks like a giant tower speaker put on its side. Man, that's got to be like one of the best sounding center channel speakers I've ever heard. Way too big for my room, but I requested it anyways because why not? Man, what an awesome center. What an awesome center. I'm pretty sure you can get those too.
What's cool with these architectural speakers we have set up is people love Focal's sound signature, right? But they don't want to actually see the speakers. I mean, some people do. Like that Star Wars theater, we did the Sopras as kind of a statement piece, and he actually lit them up, which was a unique choice and created a cover for reflections when he has it in use. But for the most part, our average customer doesn't want to see any speakers. So you're getting that performance in a hidden format.
I'm a surprised you went with the bigger D-box seats because I feel like you'd fall asleep in those seats pretty easily. That's always like one of my considerations. I'm like, I would like to have comfortable seats, but I don't ever want them to be too comfortable because then, every time I invite friends over, and I'm like, yo, you got to watch this movie. Let's watch this movie. And then I turn over, I'm just like, I'm like, are you sleeping? He's like, these chairs are comfy, dude. And it's dark in here.
Well, with the D-box, if they fall asleep, they'll get jerked around a little to wake them up.
Hold on. Let me bring up the D-box website because, one of my most popular videos on the channel is the 4DX.
Bring up one of our YouTube videos where you can see it in action.
Hold on a second here. Let me see the website really quick here. Is this on your web? D-Bucks on your website? Because I feel like we should have them on here just to talk about it, because I think more people are familiar with like 4DX, and this is basically what 4DX is, except for your house. Except it would go in your house. Well,
It's really common with gamers for sim racing.
Oh, here we go, movie there. So yeah, there we go. Like 4DX does that same thing. Oh, you can. What's this for?
Technology.
What is that for?
4D, haptic tech. I mean, it's same thing.
Yeah, that's cool. The only thing is with the the 4DX, it like sprays water on your feet and stuff comes from the air, like smoke and stuff. I think that's why they call it the 4DX instead of 3DX. But this is cool though. Personalized experience for each user. So what do these things do?
That's not how the residential versions are. It's that's
Oh, really?
for commercial use. You have a really cool app that comes with it, and you can adjust the sensitivity level.
So what am I looking at
Make
here?
all your adjustments to your phone.
Oh, movie theater, home
They don't
entertainment.
wanna-
Okay.
There's no need to offer that for commercial use.
Oh, here we go. Now we can really see it in action.
Mm-hmm.
Purpose.
It's legit. The first video I ever made on JMR D-Box, that experience, I labeled it, "Is this a gimmick?" Because I didn't know, how, like in reality, how worth it would be. Like it seems cool, but
What?
how
they got in Valencia? Too?
how dramatically does it change your experience, I guess, was our main question. Is it really worth the money? These were the questions we had. Will people actually want to buy this? And after diving into it, people are really receptive, and we've been blown away. It was great to see Don, too, kind of fall in love with it, since he was a skeptic.
Yeah. So hold on. So these are Valencias. So they can put D-Box in these seats?
Yep, you can do. Now Valencia created a partnership with D-Box. So D-Box is its own company, and really the home theater segment is their smallest segment of all. The commercial spaces and the racing simulators is a larger market for them. But now we can add to people who are okay with the more standard selections and features from Valencia. We can add D-Box to that now, but we can also do, which is what we're using it for the most, we can use it with JMR products, because JMR we can customize to these designs that we're doing for the Dreamedia Plus customers to really. But if you can find a Valencia seat that fits the design of the space and you're happy with it, then that will be a more affordable option.
Yeah. It's different. Oh, damn. Hold on. Let me just pick the single seat. Where's the single seat? So these are the seats that I got. So I did this review, I want to say like 4 months ago. These are, oh, it didn't bring it up. My bad. Hold on.
We finally have Valencia on our website too. You can check those out.
Yeah. I think I linked you guys on that. So yeah, I got these guys here, the Barcelonas. Those are kind of like the ones that are in Kellen's theater, just not as long. And I think those are like the what is the big ticket top row or something like that? Who's the other brand out there?
The XLs.
No, who's that other brand out there that we were talking about yesterday? It's like
Elite and Row 1.
Row 1, yeah. So these are like the Barcelonas are like their Row 1 versions. I think that's what Kellen's got, right? It's like the JMR version of the Row 1.
It's the 8300 series from JMR. But what's great when you compare like Valencia versus JMR is we just same timeline, maybe slightly longer, a week or two, but we can get custom seating built fast, specific to the room design with JMR, whereas Valencia, they have an amazing lineup and it's at a good price point, but it's the options are the options. We can't do a custom color. We can't do custom wood finishes. There's not as many variants, let's just say.
Yeah. So if these are big with gamers, I wonder if it would sync up with VR.
Probably.
I mean, that'd be pretty sick. Like a NASCAR
I
game or something
mean,
like that.
yeah, I'm sure it would work
Yeah.
with any technology. I mean, we're at the show, the last show, CEDIA, we showed D-Box on a gaming, like a race seat. So you can do it in any situation with any type of source. We'll have them on a live stream and take a deep dive into exactly how the information is received, as well as connection options. And our primary use right now is just home theater.
Yeah.
But I'm sure people will be asking for more and more use cases.
So you can get D-Box added to theater seats that you own. So does this have to come factory direct, or is this can you add it?
You need to make sure your seat can structurally support D-Box, but technically you could add it.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, we'd have to get them on Ask, because he has the Valencia Ultimate already.
I know there is a certain level of bracing and just quality to the build of seat that's required so the seat doesn't fall apart.
Yeah. I don't like D-Box. It's just distracting rather than having good subs to provide the vibrations and pressurization. It's a totally different experience.
It's not rather than, it's in addition to.
Yeah. It's a...
Yeah, you would never switch out subs for D-Box.
Yeah. The D-Boxes, they're not actuators. It actually shifts and pivots the seat. So it's not an actuator which just vibrates your seat. So there's a difference there.
Yep.
Oh, let's talk about this really quick. What happened to the per listen giveaway?
It's finished, and whoever our first winner won't respond.
Dude, Gene said neither did the second one.
So I guess you guys, whoever keeps winning, somebody needs to respond and claim their prize. But it's over, and we had a really good results. So we'll be getting that out and doing more per listen content coming up this month.
They'll be on to their third runner-up in the list of winners. So guys, if you guys had dropped your email, and you guys better check them, because you might have won the per listen sub.
Check it quick.
Check your spam folder too.
Gene is reaching out to people and nobody is responding. So
if you guys miss out, the default winner at the end is me.
No.
Can you do custom depth? I am 6'8" tall, and normal HT seats are not comfortable for me, even the big and tall versions.
Exactly. These are the specific situations where we have to have D-Box, because we can literally make that back as long as you need, custom to your size. If the length is deep as necessary, we can really customize even the foam. Like if you're heavier, we can do denser foam. So like we can really build it from the ground up. And like I said, everything from footrest, your back, your headrest, and even now they have options for heat and massage. If you want to really take it over the top.
Oof, guys, if you want to get seats that can massage you and give you a happy ending, I think D-Box might be the answer for you.
Maybe next year with the happy.
Are movies coded to D-Box, or is it just looking at the sound signature to make the movements? I guess this is going to have to be a question for D-Box. Is it D-Box or JMAR?
No, D-Box and JMAR are two different companies.
Okay.
D-Box makes the actual hardware that goes up feet and the programming. The seating manufacturers that we offer are Valencia and JMAR that support D-Box.
All right, so we should have on D-Box and JMAR.
Yeah, for everybody watching this, me and Shane had a quick talk before this live stream started about some of these various deep dives that we want to take. So in upcoming weeks, we're going to interview some of our manufacturers and take a deep dive into some of these comments and just general questions that you guys have.
Yeah, so guys, if there's any brands that you are actually interested in having on the stream, you want to ask them some questions, you want us to deep dive with the brands, type them down in the comment section and we'll get them on here so we can talk to them. You know, like we had SVS on last week and they were generous enough to actually give us a subwoofer to give away. We're not going to say that D-Box is going to give you a free seat, but that would be cool if they did. But is there any other brands? Because, you know, we got some ideas. Obviously, we're probably going to have like Denon Marantz on here, you know, the Massimo folks. I definitely want to get DevTech on here to talk about those powered towers. No, is there anybody else like, you know, just whoever. Just whoever. You just type it down in the comment section. We'll take note of it, and then we'll try to like bang them out, line them up week after week. So I think that'll be cool to do. But we're definitely gonna have D-Box on here for sure, and like Jmar, because that is interesting product that I would be interested in. And just in case you guys are wondering, because I get the comment all the time, like how come I haven't been doing a lot of reviews lately, or how come I've been just dropping these live streams, and where are the movie reviews, where's the speaker reviews that you said you were coming out with 2 months ago. I've been sending links to the other channel where I'm talking about what's going on. I am looking for a house to move to, so there's going to be like just live streams for the next, I don't know, a few weeks or so. Hopefully not months or so, just a few weeks or so. But until I move into new location, new house, new home with a bigger, better, badder ass theater, you guys are going to be stuck with these live streams every week. So we're trying to keep these as informative and engaging as possible. That's why we're asking you to let us know what kind of content, what brands you want us to have on to talk to. And of course, you know, keep dropping your questions in the comment section, and we'll bring up the relevant ones that are interesting. And hey, super chats are always welcome. And you know, since we are on the topic of content, let me just go here real quick. We have to take a moment to thank one of the channel partners of today's home theater hangout, Mint Mobile. Guys, I want to take a minute to thank today's channel partner of the home theater hangout, Mint Mobile. For a limited time, don't miss out on the chance to get 3 months free service when you buy any 3-month plan. Wireless plans for Mint Mobile start at just $15 a month. For $30 a month, you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for just only $30 a month. You know, before I came to Mint Mobile, I was paying triple what I'm paying now from one of the bigger wireless providers, and I will never go back. All plans come with unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all of your existing contacts to get your new wireless plan starting at just $15 a month. And get the plan shipped right to your door for free. Go to trymintmobile.com/Shane Lee. That's trymintmobile.com/Shane Lee. Cut your wireless bill to just $15 a month at trymintmobile.com/Shane Lee. If you guys want to save money on your mobile bill, you can bring your own phone to Mint Mobile and save a lot of cash. That's what I did. It's a great service. You guys should sign up for it. And thank you, Mint Mobile. And thank you, Ryan Reynolds. All right.
Save that cash. Bigger subwoofers.
Get yourself a RTJ or a per listen.
Yep.
Look at that. See, look at that. Michael Walker uses Mint Mobile. And I'm just going to take a stab at it. Michael Walker probably has a Nakamichi soundbar. Is this true, Michael Walker? Oh, here we go. Mr. John Sandoval's in the house. John Sandoval actually was on the live stream last week, and John won an SVS subwoofer, and I believe he's got a 100-inch TV as well.
Appreciate your business, John.
All right, I hear Kellen is getting a 100-inch TV.
Yeah, Kellen bought one as well to put in the 2-channel space.
Can I bring that up here? Let's just bring this up one more time. Unfortunately, I think
sold out. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're waiting for our next shipment to come in. So,
Oh, bummer. I think it's back up to
those
like.
things sold quick.
Yo, bet.
Yeah.
I bet they did. Yeah. 'Cause I think they're like at like $5,000 now, right? Oh, this is my bad. This is the wrong one in the chat. This is Kaleidoscape. I probably should have typed in Hisense. I know some of you guys get triggered when I talk about Kaleidoscape. So, okay, well, it's $4,700. So,
And if you want to get on our wait list, which will help us forecast inventory, you can add to your wish list. Looks like there's 27 people now. That way we can get an idea of how much we need to purchase.
you have 27 people on the wait list for this TV?
That's what it looks like.
Wow.
Add the
Okay.
wait
I mean,
list.
that's pretty fucking good.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
they're insane. I mean, 100 inches. I mean, at Black Friday, it was $3,000.
Yeah.
We were making like $13 a TV.
Yeah, I was like, how are they dropping the prices this low? Because I know you guys aren't. I know nobody's making money on this TV at $3,000.
Yeah, we'll see. So this was kind of our test batch. If you guys notice, we don't have TVs on our website.
Yeah.
We wanted to see how the logistics went down, because one of the biggest problems with TVs is
Shipping
damage. Yeah, they get broke left and right. So we're like, do we want to sell TVs? We'll see. If it goes well, we may expand and add in Samsung TVs as well in the full Hisense lineup, and LG TVs as well.
Yeah, wow, okay.
So right now, people can add TVs to their order if we're doing the whole house. And we ship any TV single units in Texas, but this is the first SKU that we've tested on a national scale.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes.
Here's a question for you. Oh, and guys, in case you're just wondering where you could possibly buy a 100-inch Hisense, you can get this. You can order it from Dreamedia. You know, don't go to Best Buy or don't go to Amazon, unless you use my affiliate link. You can also pick this up at Dreamedia. So, Dreamedia does sell this TV. Because I know I always get that question. Where can I get the stuff you're talking about? Zach and Shane, where can I get the product you're talking about?
That's why Zach's you guys covered.
That's why Zach's here.
So we're working on making our website better every single day. Many products that we sell aren't even on there yet. So going into 2024, we're going to be expanding our online catalog. But reach out if you're wanting anything audio video. Kellen's building a really awesome 2-channel space that is available by appointment only as well for high-end 2-channel gear. And of course, we've been doing home theater design for years, but we can handle everything from the acoustics to the speakers, amps, projectors, screens, sound isolation, design. Even with our Dreamedia Plus program, we're doing full-blown renderings and 3D animation fly-throughs, which you've seen featured in some of our recent videos. So we're really trying to combine a easy online buying experience with a next level integration and customer experience.
Hold on a second. There are more people watching me than you. Send it to Gene.
Do we have more views?
So this is a question for you, Zach. How do you guys generally run overhead Atmos speaker wire in a theater room that is on the first floor of a second-floor house? Above the room is a bathroom.
Yeah, great question. So if you're trying to retro wire a first-floor theater, one technique that I've used a lot if you're trying to minimize your drywall repair is pop all the cans out, pop all your air return vents out, and that's going to give you access up into the space between your sheetrock and your floor joist, between your floorboard on the next level, so you can get your hands up in there and use fish rods to shoot the wires across. But many times you're still going to run into the issue of your fire break or your header beam on the exterior walls. So you'll have to cut a hole in your sidewall to drill through your header to get the wiring up into the floor joist space that I'm talking about. But I actually made a video on this. Let me try to find it real quick, Shane, and you can drop that into the comments here. Actually, if you just type in Dreamedia exterior wall, I bet you it'll pop right up. But that gives inspiration into how you can actually run wiring in ceiling with no attic space at all, because I did it on my room upstairs and documented the whole thing for you guys.
And what kind of tool did you use? Did you use a snake or?
Yeah, so fish rods
Okay.
will help you attach the wire, and they're kind of firm yet flexible, so you can shoot the wire, through those floor joists. But just starting with popping out trying to get access into that space. And then if you don't have any can lights or return vents or any way to minimize your drywall, go ahead and just take a stud finder and mark out the whole ceiling so you can see which way the studs are running, and then cut your in-ceiling holes and line it up with your studs so that you can then use the holes that you cut for your in-ceiling speakers as access into the space to shoot your wires through.
What if you got like beam? I don't know what they're called. You got the beams going across. That's going to stop you from going across. How do you get past those beams?
You got to drill through them. So, that's where doing more Atmos speakers is going to be beneficial, because if you're just doing a couple, you're like, oh man, I got all these beams to drill through. But if you're doing 6, that makes it a little easier, because then you cut the hole for your speaker and you can drill right through the beam, right?
If it's already sealed up, do you have to cut like a channel to get the drill in there, or do you have like a long drill with a bit at the end that you?
Yep.
Is that what you got to do?
Extension bits to drill all the way through. There's also camera attachments. Certain installs like this, if you're an enthusiast, have one of our preferred installers do it. I mean, they do this every single day. They'll come in with their van and it's just loaded down with all these specialty tools. And by the time you buy all these specialty tools, it can end up costing just as much. But it might take you 2 or 3 weeks to do it, whereas our installers can knock it out in a few hours. So there are certain cases where, for these custom jobs, there's a reason we have an installer network, and it's to help you guys make your life easier so you can get to the fun part, enjoying the movie.
If you gotta cut a hole in your wall just to run a cable, do those guys patch it and paint it as well?
Most don't.
No? Okay.
Some do. It depends on the territory and the preferred installer. The guys that do, I mean, it's a serious value. But most of the time, what installers will do, and what I did a lot myself, was just do single gang holes. So like a single wall plate. If you look around your baseboards in your house, you'll see like an outlet. You can get blank plates, and a lot of the time what we do is just cut a single gang hole enough to get our hand in the wall or a drill bit and drill through the framing, and then that gives you the option just to blank plate it when you're done, and then the homeowner can repair it whenever they want, if they want, or even just paint the plate. But
you probably let them know, like, listen, I'm gonna have to cut a hole here. You're gonna have to paint it.
Yep.
Okay.
There's also other options, I've made a lot of install related videos. If you go to the Dreamedia channel and you go to the how-to for DIY customers, I've made a variety of, even just a look at my tool bag and some of the common tools that I use. So a lot of insight into the custom install world. But I think that one on the exterior wall would give this particular customer, or this particular guy who's asking the question, some insight into what I was talking about. If you want to look that one up, Shane, just type in Dreamedia exterior wall.
Yeah, it doesn't come up with anything, dude.
No, it didn't.
No. That's one thing I always hated in the apartment living, trying to fish wires through walls, because there's always something in the way.
Yeah. And, in an apartment, it's like, do you want to go to that extent? So a lot of people just use those little wire covers and just stick to the wall. Those plastic wire covers. Or another common little trick. It's not going to help the guy who was asking about Atmos speakers, but for people who are just installing surround speakers and using like those sticky plastic racetracks, you can stick the wire that's going around your bed layer in between your baseboard and the tack strip for your carpet. That's another really simple, easy way to hide wiring.
Yeah. Or, as Michael Walker would suggest, you can get up-firing speakers. If you're really hard-pressed for it. If you're in an apartment, you don't want to cut wires, you can get up-firing speakers.
Or do like elevation speakers for more of like a RO3D experience versus Atmos. They're a little wider.
Yeah, like put them on your walls. Side walls, front wall, back wall, instead of overhead. There was a question here. Not a question, but can we get AWOL on the channel? I'm sure we can get AWOL on here. What does that do? What's that guy's name that looks like Mickey Rourke? He's like the sales guy. He's got the hair. Frosted hair.
I don't think I've worked with him.
No? He's like the main dude.
With the CEO and Kevin King, their national sales director. Okay. Here's that video, Shane.
Yeah, go share it up. Oh, did you, boom.
But yeah, guys, I mean, this is what we do. There's so many things to consider. Every single space is different, and we've shown examples of crazy, stupid small rooms and really large spaces, apartments, sky rises. I mean, we've done, speaking of sky rises, there's one in Miami that we did it with Florida glass ceiling windows, and we did a drop down Screen Innovations Slate 1.2 screen, 1.2 gain screen with a JVC 4100 with a drop down Future Automations lift. So you didn't see a single thing in the room at all, just floor to ceiling windows overlooking the ocean. And then you have drop down screen, drop down projector. And that just goes to show, how many different, I guess, our experience level with different types of situations. Yeah, so this one was interesting. This is actually right here in the house I'm sitting in, my current home.
Yeah, is that to the left of you?
No, it's upstairs.
Oh, okay. So this is minus furniture and everything. The skateboards or snowboards.
Snowboards, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So there's no attic. There's no basement access. How do you get the wiring to your Atmos speakers? This is literally answering that person's question. So go check out this video. I walk you through.
Yeah, I dropped the link in the description or in the comment section. So yeah, the link is down there. I dropped it in there. So if you guys want to check that video, check it out. Leave a comment. Let them know that you came from the video as well.
Yeah, those are the fish rods I was talking about. We sell bulk wire and everything like that. So if you're just starting your home theater journey, you can contact us and we'll build a full-blown system design, and then we can send you the wire, the pre-construction brackets, everything that's needed to get the room wired properly and ready for sheetrock. So then whenever your drywall guys, sheetrock guys come, they can cut the holes and everything for you, and then all you do is just pop the speakers on.
Here is a question for you. What do you guys think about using powered subs in the main being used at what? What do you guys think about using powered subs in the main being used as subs in the group? I have two DIY hammer subs, 12-inch. Just bought the Stark ported 15-inch sub. The two mains are DevTech 8-inch 300 watts.
Well,
not sure what that meant.
Your DevTech tower speakers aren't going to be, they're going to be ran for the full range. You're not going to be using those as LFE subs. Use your dedicated I think, is he asking, what do you think about it? If you're talking about the DefTech towers that have the built-in powered subs below, I wouldn't use
Yeah.
that as your LFE sub.
Yeah.
Run those full range and then use your sub, cross over to your 15-inch sub.
Yeah, I think that's why they got rid of that LFE input on the newer versions of the DefTechs, because it was kind of confusing for customers to figure out what to do with that LFE input. So they got rid of it, at least on the models that I got. The new
You're
models
right.
that
They
I got.
used to have LFE input on it,
Yeah.
but nobody was using it, or it was just confusing people.
Yeah.
Because
So
those subs that are built in aren't going to hit as hard as your 15-inch. It's just going to muddy up your bass. Use that for your mid and high frequency.
yeah. So I guess he's using the LFE input. So
Yeah, don't do
do that. Yeah. So just run them as full range if you want to mess with that, and then you're gonna have to EQ them. Get REW, get yourself a UMic 1, and then make sure you get the nice little blend with the LFE with your subwoofers. Otherwise, you're gonna have some probs. Plus, I think if you picked up the new Stark sub, which is a ported sub. Well, I mean, you can blend that with your speakers, fine. So that's fine. What else we got here? We got a few minutes left before we hit 1 hour. Can we get? Here's an interesting brand. We should definitely reach out to AWOL, because AWOL is a popular UST brand that people.
They extended their sale
love.
too, guys. All the AWOL fans out there that are considering purchasing it, they extended it for I think through Christmas now, and they got some really killer bundles. If you go to our website, Shane, you can show some of those off. But you're essentially getting a free screen with almost any projector.
Oh yeah. And one brand, I don't know if you can even carry them. I'm not sure if you are interested in carrying them. But yeah, let's look at these bundles right quick. This is, I think this was up last week, right? When we did the show last week.
I can't.
AWOL was running us a bunch of sales.
Yeah, they extended it, so it was through Black Friday, and then the sales performed really well, so they extended it through Christmas.
Yep. And then Genelec, you ever think about carrying Genelec? I mean, they're not really like a home theater type of thing. They're more like a studio. I
don't even know what it is.
No, they're like, you find them like top studios. They're like a studio monitor type of speaker, like the reference quality studio monitor speaker. I would like to get a pair of those in personally, but they're super expensive. I don't think they talk to me because they're not like really home theater type of thing. Wisdom Audio. You guys ever talk to Wisdom Audio?
That's a brand we have access to, but not one that we push hard.
Really? Man, can we have them on the show? Get them on.
We have a
line
lot
arrays.
We have a lot of brands right now, and we have plans to launch more. So it's not on the list right now, but it is a good quality brand. They make amazing architectural speakers.
Man, get them on here. Talk about them. Did I win a Kaleidoscape? Michael Walker, you did not win the Kaleidoscape, but somebody else did.
There was no Kaleidoscape to win. Talking about the per listen?
Yeah, the per listen sub.
R210S is what we gave away.
That nobody wants to claim, unfortunately. Are you going to review the SW ported? I am not going to review the SW15 ported subwoofer. Well, all right. Well, I was going to be snarky because I didn't think you paid attention to what I said earlier. But no, I'm probably not going to review the 15-inch ported sub because I don't know. Those guys kind of disappeared on me. I don't know what's going on. I have like their best review on their subwoofer. We're talking about Stark Sound here, by the way. So I don't know what happened to those guys. They like ghosted me, even though I got like the best review on their sub. But no. And listen, let's wrap this up really quick. Guys, thank you for hanging out with us. It's been about an hour or so. We're going to wrap this up. But before we leave the show, one more time, if you guys want to support the channel, if you guys like me, if you guys want to save money on your wireless bill, guys, I want to take a minute to thank today's channel partner of the Home Theater Hangout, Mint Mobile. For a limited time, Don't miss out on the chance to get 3 months free service when you buy any 3-month plan. Wireless plans for Mint Mobile start at just $15 a month. For $30 a month, you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for just only $30 a month. You know, before I came to Mint Mobile, I was paying triple what I'm paying now from one of the bigger wireless providers, and I will never go back. All plans come with unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all of your existing contacts to get your new wireless plan starting at just $15 a month. And get the plan shipped right to your door for free. Go to trymintmobile.com/Shane Lee. That's trymintmobile.com/Shane Lee. Cut your wireless bill to just $15 a month at trymintmobile.com/Shane Lee. Guys, you gotta sign up for Mint Mobile. That's trymintmobile.com/Shane Lee. Support the channel, help the channel out, save yourself some money in the meantime. You can get rid of your T-Mobile, your Sprint bill, get rid of your Verizon. Check the website, make sure you got some good coverage before you do the switch. But if you want to save some money, $30 a month on the expensive end, mintmobile.com/Shane Lee. Zack, if you guys want to pick up any kind of AV equipment from Trinov all the way down to Denon, if you want to pick up subwoofers from RTJ all the way down to the bottom of the barrel Pro Listen subwoofer, go to dreamedia.com, or is it dreamemediaav.com? I never know. What is it? Your mic is on mute.
Dreammediaav.com.
There you go. Dreammediaav.com. What do you got coming up in the coming week, Zach?
We got a Mad VR MV Extreme Mark II unboxing and setup video for you guys coming this Saturday. And be sure to check out that other really unique project that we put out on the channel a week back. That one was really cool. Very, very just inspirational design. We had a killer home theater off of a 9-car underground garage that opened up to a bar and wine cellar theater. Just really cool, inspiring project. But we'll keep it coming for you guys. We got more videos on the way. I appreciate everybody's support. We can't do it without you. If you're looking to build your own dream home theater, reach out today and schedule a free consultation. We're nationwide and we carry all the best brands, guys. I appreciate you having me on today, Shane.
Yeah, man, guys, thank you for checking out the channel. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Listen, support the channel, save yourself some money. Go to mintmobile.com/Shane Lee. Pick up your AV